Yeah. So what would this theta be? Theta is called as drifting angle or angle of drift. So what is that sine theta equal to opposite velocity, opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is VRG, hypotenuse is VBR. Is it or not? We have taken the velocity of boat with respect to river as VBR. That will split as two components. That's obvious. But finally, what we're going to get is sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Is this understood? This is called as angle of drift. Is it clear? This has to be done in many numericals. What I told you, next concept is shortest time is over. No, shortest path. This is very important. Shortest path. No, really shortest path. This is the actual shortest path. This is the river. Now we want to really reach at this point D without any drift. Then what you have to do? You have to head on, making an angle alpha with the drift. If you make some angle alpha with the river, flow of river, here, by the way, you should remember that velocity of river with respect to ground is considered to be more than the absolute value of velocity of river with respect to ground is considered to be or taken as more than the velocity of boat with respect to ground also. Then only all these situations will occur. Imagine a motorboat very high speed, then all these things won't come. It will go straight like this. How much ever may be the velocity river, if the velocity of boat is very high, then all these drift and all these concepts won't come only. Understood? Right? So then now what happens? Now again it will be drifted, but the drift will become zero. Because d double dash, it will head on towards d double dash such that d is equal to d dash. So there will be no drift at all. Now in this situation, what is the velocity of the boat with respect to river? That will be this direction. What is this alpha? They will ask you that. How do you find that alpha? Again, we have to split this velocity into two components. This component and this component. Is it or not? Then what will be alpha? This will be your alpha. Is it or not? In this situation, what is alpha? Can we find alpha? Again, yes. By using sine alpha. What is sine alpha? Sine alpha is equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is how much? VRG by hypotenuse VBR. Same formula we got, but only difference is it actually gives no drift. In this situation, no drift, nothing at all. Is it or not? So now, why drift doesn't come also, we will come to know. See this velocity river with respect to ground is in this direction, and this direction one component of velocity will be there. What is that? VBR. What is this? Cos theta, this sine theta, is it or not? This is the sine theta, sine alpha, not sine theta, sine alpha. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sine alpha. VBR sine alpha will be this direction, and VBR cos alpha will be upward direction. Yes or no? Now in this situation, shortest path, I am speaking about shortest path, width. It really travels in the shortest path. So what will be the shortest path? W is equal to how much? The perpendicular velocity into time. Is it or not? What is the perpendicular velocity component? VBR cos alpha into time t. Do not think that this time is that time. This time is a longest time. Remember, this is a totally different time. This is a totally different time. It's the longest time. Okay. This is not the shortest time. Okay. Please note this.